Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I've been hearing a lot of discourse lately online around the fact that men need to feel needed versus wanted. And I have issue with this because I feel like a lot of women are also out there saying, but I'm telling you what I need. And they're saying, yeah, no, not that. Right? So that they're wanting to feel needed, but I think in a very small, like a very particular way. And for a lot of men, that might mean I need to feel needed for what I bring financially. And if they're able to do that, then they feel like that sort of absolves them of having to fulfill other needs, right? And so that's, I think, where a lot of the resentment and the disconnect comes from because women are saying, but I'm telling you, I need you. I need you to show up in this way. I need you to, be more emotionally engaged. I need you to be more physically present and engaged. And so I'm telling you that I need you. But I also I desire you. I want you, right? Because when you meet the needs of someone, it actually boosts the desire, right? I can think back during times when mine and Donnie's relationship was struggling, and most of it revolved around unmet needs and the resentment that built as a result of. And so it erodes your desire for each other when you're feeling that way towards each other, obviously, right? So if you want to feel needed, then I think it's important that you listen to your partner when they express their needs. And that not only do you listen to your partner, but that you actually listen and take in what they're saying and then, do some introspection, right? Look around, maybe ask some other people. I don't know, because I think, a lot of people will get, in their little silo, right? So maybe they hang out with other guys who feel like, well, I'm the major breadwinner, and that's enough. And so maybe their little group of friends all kind of feel that way and act that way and believe that way. And yet, if they were to step outside that little bubble, they might meet other people like my husband and I, who are very collaborative, and we tend to, tackle things as a team, and we work with our strengths and we acknowledge our weaknesses. So, like, for instance, this weekend when we were tackling some painting jobs, I'm good at a certain part of the job. He's great at other parts of the job. So while I was doing a majority of the actual painting, he was cooking breakfast and then cooking dinner, and then he actually ran out to the hardware store for me and picked up supplies, and then he did some of the rolling, and you know what I mean, like, it was just very much a team effort. And so we approach indoor jobs like that, we approach outdoor jobs like that, and it really works for us because it's the balance that we've found in our relationship that really, really calmed down the resentment, and we don't allow for that resentment to fester anymore. So if there's an issue that comes up now around one person feeling like they're doing more or giving more or whatever, or they're just lacking the capacity to do maybe even what they normally do, then we express that to each other so that we know where each other stands, and how much we can expect energetically or physically from that person, right? So, learning some ways to communicate that with each other, figuring out sort of what beliefs and biases that you might have brought into the relationship that's, causing the conflict. Because if your belief is that, you should be the major breadwinner and that your partner should stay home, but the reality is that both of you are having to work, then, you're going to have to come up, you're going to have to address that and figure out where to find some balance and to, integrate the reality that you live in a way that's going to help you build more harmony and peace and collaborative partnership with your spouse, right? Because when you achieve that, when both people feel like that balance has been met, things really, really improve in all areas of your life. And I can't overstate that enough. It just has a ripple effect that just helps to create way more balance in your life in general. Because when your home is harmonious, then it gives you not only a soft place to land, which I think we all need during, these tumultuous times that we live in, but it also allows you to, feel energetically more able to and more resilient to deal with the ups and downs that life throws at you and the outside forces that are at play. So if you need any help with this at all, please feel free to reach out. I have seen a lot of it come up in my work as a counseling hypnotherapist in dealing with relationship burnout and recovery from toxic relationships and whatnot. So I see it come up a lot. I understand that a lot of couples grapple with this, and I've lived through it myself and have found ways to figure out balance in my own life, and then I've helped a lot of couples find balance in their lives as well. So please feel free to reach out. You can private message me, send me an email at stephsuggestion, the number 4, lowercase u, at gmail.com. So STEPH, suggestion, for you, at gmail.com. Thanks for joining me and have a great rest of your day. Namaste.